So I'll show that to you. It's low right now because the door has been relocked. But this area right here is a latch. And you'll see, basically, when the signal comes out of this block, which means that the door is finally unlocked and everything, it goes over here, and it goes through this diode or repeater, and then loops back around through itself, and it basically becomes like a feedback latch. And the signal always stays high once it turns on one time. Now this right here is the reset I built. It doesn't need to be here. The original design wouldn't have this dip right here. It would just go straight across. But because I need to be able to kill this latch, I put that in. So this doesn't need to be in the design. This whole chunk right off on the edge doesn't need to be in the final design. But it resets that latch if it's latched. So a quick show is I wonder if I can show this clearly enough. If I press the button, it'll go through a bunch of checks. It'll test how many players are there, and then once it verifies there's only one player there, it then goes to this block right here, which asks how many like checks for my tomes. And if I have the tome, it then sends the signal to the latch and to this system, which removes that tome. And that's why the second player has to stand back. Because if two players are standing there, it might remove the tome from the wrong person. All right, so, and also tells you the message that you've unlocked the door at that point. And this stays latched on, so it doesn't give you that message every time. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Give myself a tone. So we'll notice when we open the door, this latch is on, right? Just like I said. And once this is latched on, there's an AND gate right here. So now that this is infinitely on, this will always be like good. This will be ready to go. This side is always putting a signal in, ready to start the door up. Now this side is just tied directly to the button, and can just, now that other side's been that it's high, this door just, oops, hi Walter, this door just automatically opens when you press the button. So it's like a bypass. But until this goes high, until this is latched high, and you can see here, if I just go like that and I press the button, it won't open the door because the other side is low. And so this side is like the control side. This side, it tells you whether the door is locked, unlocked, or whatever. Let's get rid of Reginald. There we go. Bye, Reginald. I just killed Reginald. All right, so let's make sure this is low.
Not
Okay,
Reginald the butler.
So this is low right now. So what I can do is I can actually go reset this. You got to make sure that that is low before you reset it. And that all you have to do to make sure that goes low is open the door after you have no tone. And then that will go low. So then we can unlatch it. So that unlatched. Now the door is relocked. That's not something you would need in an adventure map. The reset. Okay. So I'm going to give myself the tome. And you'll notice I'll unlock the door. And if I try to reset before opening the door, I can't reset it because this is still high. And that will stay high until it resamples. And to resample, you just literally have to open the door. It will go low because I have no tomes. And then, boom, you can reset it. This world is up for download. It's up for download at aimless.cloudbro.net. And you can do /backups with a capital B. And you can download this world. It's the ATS. Stands for all the stuff. It doesn't have the canon in it yet. It doesn't have a couple things.
The S stands for stuff.
All the shit. It doesn't. I don't know if it has the Captain and Grunt spawner either, but it has a lot of the stuff. And you can download it. You can play with it. I'll put a list up of what scripts I'm using in MC Edit to make all this stuff. It's pretty much all the ones from. Is it Tech? I don't even want to get his name wrong anymore. So I'm gonna just double check it here. Hold on. Well, it's that Elemancer. Oh crap. Hold on. We're going to open the website up. Tex, yeah. Texalef. That's his name. Texalef and Seth Bling. I'm using a lot of their filters.